Hey everyone, so this video is going to be my November beauty favorites. I have a ton of things to show. So I am going to go ahead and get started because it's probably going to be a lengthy video. The first things I'll talk about are the brushes that I was loving last month. So two of them I'd already done a review on, but they're from the Sedona Lace Essentials Luxe Essentials set. And it's the LB01 and the LB03 brushes. The 01 is just this really tiny tapered crease brush, which is excellent if you have a small lid space or if you want to apply color like in a very specific area. And then the other is just a flat shader brush, but it's a little bit longer than your typical. The bristles are a little bit longer than your typical flat shader brush, so I really like that if you have, I guess, a larger lid space. They are just so cute. They're chocolate with gold, rose gold here, and they're a little bit longer than I guess like a travel set would be. And then they have slanted edges, little ends here, but they're so cute, and I think they're like such great quality brushes. And then the next set that I have is from Real Techniques, and it came with 4 brushes, but I was loving 3 out of those brushes. The first one here is the detailer brush, which I've just been using to apply color to the inner corner because it's perfect for that size, and it's so tiny. You could also use it if you want to spot conceal, do any type of concealing, or I don't know, I guess if you had a really tiny lid and you want to apply color there, it'd be good for that too. And then the next brush is the contour brush, and I don't really contour a lot, so I've just been using it to, do you see that? It's powder coming off the brush. But I've just been using it to set under eye concealer because since it's kind of a dual fiber brush, it doesn't pick up a lot of product, and then it's still fluffy enough to like blend everything out, so I like it for that. And then the last one is the buffing brush, which I've been using for liquid foundation. I used it today, and I really like it because I like these short kind of dual fiber type brushes for liquid foundation, but this one is a little bit more dense, but it's not so dense that it picks up a lot of product and the product gets lost in the bristles. And then you can still like buff it into your skin like it says, so I've really been enjoying using those. And next I'll just go into nail polishes. I have 2 of the Revlon Parfumerie, the scented ones by Revlon. I got these from Walgreens, but I have recently seen them at Walmart. No, I got them from Rite Aid, but I have seen them at Walmart. The first one here is Wintermint, which is this really pretty green, and it has like blue glitter in it, but the base is just kind of a metallic-y, I guess like mermaid green kind of. It smells like Wintermint. And then the other one is China Flower, which is this really pretty, I kind of think of it as like a hot coral because it's red with like really strong pink undertones, and it's just a cream finish. But the 2 of these, I love the packaging, and then they're both really beautiful colors, and surprisingly something I don't already have. And then the next 3 I have are all from Urban Outfitters. Theirs were their nail polishes were 2 for $8 when I was in there a couple weeks ago, and I just picked up 3 because I couldn't find a 4th one I liked. So the first one here is Rodeo Sweetheart, which is this really pretty lilac cream color here, and it has no shimmer in it. And then I bought 2 glitter ones, and one is Luster, which I was wearing in the last couple of videos that I had. It's basically a black cream base with tons of really thick gold glitter in it. It's really, really pretty. And then the one that I'm actually wearing on my nails right now is called Tutu, which is this really pretty, it's really hard to describe. It's like a gold, it has tons of gold glitter in it, but then there are large lavender chunks in it. So that's it on my nails there. I guess I should show you these up close so you can see them better. Okay, so this is the one that's on my nails, and it's called Tutu. If you can read it there. So it's gold, and it has purple lavender glitter in it. And then this is Luster. You can see there, and it's a black cream base with lots of gold chunky glitter in it. And then this is Rodeo Sweetheart, which is a really pretty pink lavender color, just a cream. And I'll go ahead and show you the Revlon ones. This is China Flower, which is just like a red with a coral base to it, undertones. And then this is Wintermint, which is green, and then it has blue chunks of glitter in it, if you can see there. Okay, and I should have included with the brushes that I picked up a beauty blender, and it's really, really disgusting. I had filmed this video actually a week ago and I had cleaned it, but I just spontaneously decided to film this video again, and I haven't cleaned it, and I'm sorry. But this is the original beauty blender. I picked it up from Sephora. I had the Sonia Kashuk beauty sponge for probably over a year, and it just had taken like way too much of a beating. So I wanted to try this one because it is hyped up so much. I really enjoy using this one because unlike the Sonia Kashuk one, this one actually does get much larger when you do wet it. And so I feel like because when you wet it, it soaks up water, and therefore when you put when you dip it into whatever, you know, you want to apply, your concealer or your foundation, it doesn't soak up as much of that because it's already kind of like soaked up the water. And then it just makes it blending really simple, and it makes it kind of just like look like your skin. So I really, really enjoy using this. I would suggest though that you clean it immediately after you've used it, because I noticed that it gets much cleaner when I clean it after I first use it, opposed to when I let it sit and then I clean it like, you know, days later. I think the stain sets in more and it's a little harder to clean. So the lady that checked me out at Sephora convinced me to buy the solid cleanser, the soap bar that they recommend, that beauty blender makes, that they recommend that you use with it, because she said, you know, it's gonna work the best and you don't want to try something else and then wish you had bought it. So I was like, okay, I'll go ahead and buy it. But I don't really think the concept is really cool. It's just kind of like using a bar of soap, so it's a little bit, I guess, less messy than liquid soap, but I don't think that it would have cleaned it any better than my the Dr. Bronner soap that I use. So if you don't have it, I don't think you need to rush out and get it if you have a beauty blender. I think like whatever, you know, like shampoo or Dr. Bronner soaps, those work just fine. The next things I have are, I don't know what to talk about next. I have a bunch of lip products, so I'll go into those. Posted a photo a couple weeks ago on Instagram of like all these, the newest like lip trend products from drugstore that were out that I had picked up. So I'll go through those. The first is the Jordana Twist and Shine Moisturizing Balm Stain, and I picked it up in Honeylove. So a lot of people are just releasing, a lot of companies are just releasing like a stain, balm, liquid lipstick kind of combo, these products that just do like all these different things. So this one is just kind of like just a chubby pencil. It twists up. I got this from Walgreens. I think that's the only place that I've seen them, but I really enjoy wearing this color because it's a really pretty everyday My Lips But Better pink mauve color. That's it right there. Very moisturizing. So it has a little bit of sheen to it when you put it on your lips, and it does stain them, and I really like it. It's really pigmented, and it smells, I don't know, it smells pretty good. I can't put my hand on it, but it smells pretty good. It's not like super fruity or anything like that, but I really have liked that one. And then the next balm stain that I have is the highly coveted Revlon Colorburst Matte Balm in Shameless. I got this from Rite Aid, but I have seen them at Target and Walmart. I'm sure Walgreens and CVS sell them also, but I haven't seen very many of this one, Shameless. It seems to be like the color to get, and it's just a really pretty matte purple. Very pigmented. You can fill it in like kind of just with like one layer, and it's pretty opaque. This is gonna stain your lips and not really move, and I like it. It's matte in the sense to me that it just doesn't have any glitter in it, because it still kind of has like a little bit of a sheen to it. Not as much as the Jordana one, but just a little bit of a sheen. But I will say that it is a little patchy going on, I've noticed. I feel that it goes on much more much deeper on the inner portions of my lips, and I have to go over the outer portion of my lips a couple more times. So I don't know if that's just because of the pigmentation of my lips or the, you know, how deep this color is, but either way, I still really enjoy wearing that. And then I picked up one of the L'Oreal La Mattes and one of the L'Oreal Laques. So I'll talk about the La Matte one I got first. This is Matter of Fact, which is just a kind of wine color. It's a cream finish also, so there's no glitter in it. It's a matte color, but it still, you know, has like a moisturizing property to it. It's not super drying, but it's really pretty for fall. And you know, these are so skinny you can line your lips and then fill them in. And then I have a Laque, which I featured in the last Get Ready With Me video. And this is I Laque You a Lot, which is a really bright red orange color. So that's it there. Amazing. The only thing is that L'Oreal needs to stop making their lip products smell like really, like, this is gonna sound bad, old lady lipstick. They just have that really like perfume, strong perfume scent to them, and they just smell like really mature lipstick. I don't know, lipstick from like the 1980s. It's just really bad. They need to work on that, because that's the only con that I have. And then the last two I have are from Rimmel. These are the Show Off lip lacquers, and I picked up Stellar. Well, I picked up two. The first color I have here is Stellar, which is a kind of just like a hot coral color. I don't know where I can swatch these, but this is a cream finish. That's it right there. And it looks similar to the L'Oreal one, but this one is definitely a red orange. This is more of a bright pink. But amazing pigmentation on these, and they last really long. They're more of a kind of just like a liquid lipstick, I feel, as opposed to a stain. And then I have, but they do stain your lips, but they're not meant to be that. And then I have Nova, which is this really pretty pink color. It's like a mid-tone pink, but it's fairly bright for a mid-tone pink. That's it on top. So I've actually been wearing the Jordana lip balm stain right here on top, underneath, and then putting the Rimmel Show Off lip lacquer on top of it. And they're a really like pretty combination. I'm sorry, I can't speak. I have like, I can barely breathe out of one nostril. All right, so okay, the next things I have, I swear I'm almost done. The next things I have here are from Stila. I picked up a set from Sephora. I have no earthly idea why. I had been looking for a liquid, waterproof liquid eyeliner in kind of like a felt tip pen. And for whatever reason, I saw this kind of like, you know how they have all those little bitty things at the checkout counter at Sephora, and you're just like picking up everything. So I went home with this. It came with the Stila Stay All Day Waterproof Eyeliner in Intense Black, a little mini one. Basically, it's just a felt tip liner, and it's pretty good, you know. That's it right there, and it's pretty waterproof, so I do like using that. It came with Kitten, and this is their like infamous champagne eyeshadow that they make. I guess it's supposed to be kind of like universal for anybody. But you can like throw it all over the lid, pop it in the inner corner. It doesn't really take too much effort, and it's a very like nice everyday color. And then it also came with a Stay All Day liquid lipstick, which I've definitely been wanting to try one of these. And this is in the color Beso. And these are like ridiculously pigmented. It's a very just blue-based red. Gorgeous classic red color. Intense pigmentation. It definitely stays all day, but they are a little drying. So I would kind of want to moisturize my lips, you know, fairly well before I put this up there, because it could get a little like drying. But that color is crazy gorgeous, and this is definitely going to last a really long time. I think I got all of those for like $19, which I don't think is like too bad. So I'm just going to wipe all this off my hand. You can see some of those still stained. Okay, I'm down to kind of like the last two things, I promise. The next thing I have is, what do I talk about? Oh, so the next thing I have is I have been wanting to get another palette, eyeshadow palette, and I was torn between getting the Naked 2, the Anastasia Catwalk palette, and then the Lorac Pro palette. And I was in Ulta, and I was looking for, I decided I wanted to get the Lorac Pro palette. I had decided I wanted to get the Lorac Pro palette, and I couldn't find it anywhere. And then I saw this red box, and it said Lorac Pro palette, and it had two other things in it for $39. And the regular price of the palette is $42. So that's already a savings of $3. Plus you get two other things, one of them which is full size. And so it comes with the Lorac Pro palette, which I've already used and have been loving. The main colors I've been using have been light bronze right here all over the lid, and I've been putting taupe and mauve in the crease, and then kind of just champagne in the inner corner if I feel a little feisty, and then I've been highlighting with cream. But it's great because, you know, as you know, you don't know, there are 8 matte shades, right? Yeah. And then 8 shades that have some type of like shimmer to them. None of them are really like chunky glitter, just like a shimmer or satin finish, I guess. But they're amazing. This palette is great to travel with because it's so sleek, and I like the that, what kind of material is that? It's like nubuck or something. I don't know. Anyway, it came with the eyeshadow primer, the behind the scenes eyeshadow primer, which is actually a really nice primer, and then it came with a full size of the front of the line Pro liquid eyeliner in black. So that's what that looks like. It's another felt tip pen, which are my favorite, and I think it's waterproof. I feel like it's pretty waterproof, or at least it's smudge proof. So definitely am so happy that I finally picked that palette up, and I actually like it more than my Naked palette, and that's not even because the novelty hasn't worn off. I really enjoy using it. Okay, so the last thing I have to show you is the, and I should have gotten the I'm too lazy to go get it. Anyway, it's the Tarte Take Off the Cuff blush palette. It came with an actually, like if you Google it, it's a really cute little like wannabe leather cuff bracelet with a gold bow across it. It snaps, like it has 2 different snaps in the back, so it's really cute. So you can wear that on your wrist. And then it came with this amazing blush palette. Look how pretty that is. I believe this was $42 also. Might have been 36, somewhere between there, I forget. Anyway, one Tarte blush is like 0.20 ounces, and they're retail for like $26, and you get 3 blushes and a bronzer in here, and each one of them is 0.15 ounces, and you know, this is like $36 or $42, so definitely an amazing buy. You open it up and it has this mirror, and then it has 4 blushes and a bronzer. 3 of these colors are actually from the Permanent line. One is Park Avenue Princess, which is a matte bronzer that's from the Permanent line. Dollface is from the Permanent line, and I feel like obviously one of these 3 colors. I think this one or this one of these 2. I believe Dazzled is from the Permanent line. Anyway, they are amazing, crazy pigmented. These are huge, they're gonna last forever. This is awesome to travel with. All of these are matte, except for Dazzled here has a tiny bit of glitter in it, but you can barely see it. For the most part, it is a matte shade. I feel like it was just maybe like an overlay of glitter or something. Maybe not. Anyway, the rest of them are definitely matte. Great colors for any day. I mean, and for everybody. You have like this really gorgeous pinky coral color here, a really pretty dusty rose. This is like a neutral peach, a bright bubblegum pink, and then a matte bronzer, which you could also dub for, you know, a blush if you have deeper skin, or eyeshadow. So these are amazing if you can find it and get your hands on it. I would suggest definitely picking one of those up. So that's everything for this really long video. I will leave a list of all those products down below so you know the names of them. I will also leave everything that I'm wearing. I don't have any eyeshadow or mascara on at all, and I have like a Revlon lip butter on, and that's it, in case you're wondering. And I think I've been wearing this bright coral color here for blush for like every day for like the past 2 weeks. So that's everything. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe. Thank you guys so much as always for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.